Springsteen.
Get up, stand up. Don't give up.
Peter Gabriel.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right.
Sting.
Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight.
Tracy Chapman.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right.
Yusu Endure.
Get up, stand up.
HBO World Stage presents the Human Rights Now Tour. By calling 1-800-55-AMNESTY, you can join Amnesty International, the independent worldwide movement working for the release of all prisoners of conscience, fair and prompt trials for political prisoners, and an end to torture and executions. Coming one last time on Sunday, December 25th.
Don't give up the fight.
My name is Bruce Springsteen. I'm a rock and roll singer. I'm here for Amnesty International and to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Declaration of Human Rights.
Any government or any leadership that depends on torture, guns, the jackboot is irrelevant in the 20th century. It's irrelevant to the evolution of this species on this planet.
When you look at this Declaration of Human Rights, every government of the world fails to enact these principles and these ideals.
We wouldn't be giving 6 weeks of our time and not getting paid if we didn't believe that this was hopefully going to affect some positive change and raise people's awareness around the world.
By taking part in a tour like this, I have a chance to get on stage and just say that human rights is a human responsibility.
Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up where you're right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight.
Is everybody satisfied with the way we've been ending it? You know how
No, it'd be nice to get funky.
to get a real
Well,
clean.
later tonight, if you want to do it loud, we can, we can do that,
It seems good for it to go like from us to the audience,
Yeah.
and then
Back.
us moving back a bit, and then come forward and build
Okay.
it up again, and then
All right, that's what we'll do. Yeah, we can do that tonight. What should we do for the opening?
I think we should sing it in English.
Yeah, let's
okay.
Buenos Aires, den la bienvenida.
Muchas gracias. Are you ready now?
ki na wando wow biki do bidi ay ta 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 ci Dakaro ta 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 fi la ndox mi wala gaane e man dal di wa ni waxtaan ki ci biiram ade rañe naa la ni mbégte ngi ci biiram ade rañe naa la biki no bin yaay you know I'm not the king now do wow biki do bin yaay ta 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 ci Dakaro ta 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 fi la ndox bi bala gaane awana Muchas gracias. yede li wate wate mai du du mazu fet mi sa mi mana banya sare we gala le
Many people around the world are unaware that this document exists. Certainly I was up till about 5 years ago, and I was amazed to read it and to realize quite what my government and what everyone else's government had actually agreed to support. Not only does it aim to protect and guarantee civil and political rights, but states that everyone should be entitled to food, shelter, job, medical care, education, labor rights, and much more.
When I was young, I used to believe that because of education, because of the advance of science, of healthcare, that the world would be a better place as I got older. But this isn't true. More and more governments are using torture and military repression as a means to sustain their power. In the context of this worldwide repression, the only recourse I can see is to belong to this organization.
Si meneas y tu ropa al sol, aviones plateados rozando los tejados, vestidos y en la cama, vigilo tu ventana.
If you believe that an individual can make a difference and that a single human spirit is a powerful thing, Amnesty International, in a very tough, pragmatic, and realistic way, gives you the opportunity to put your ideals in service in a world in which they are so badly needed.
More than 30,000 prisoners have been freed by the efforts of ordinary people writing letters to governments. That sounds very concrete to me. This work is going to carry on tomorrow. It's going to carry on the day after, next week, next year, until torture, until repression, until human rights, until this booklet means something to everybody on the planet.
Je pense que la démarche sur la déclaration des droits universels est une chose importante pour toute personne qui vit dans ce monde.
The goals of this concert are simple. More members for Amnesty International. More domestic monitor human rights groups. That the youth of the world be united to stop horrors by governments in their time and ours.
Governments, including our own governments, that we want these protected, that we demand these in our legal systems.
What I've tried to do in my music is to get people to walk a little while in another man's shoes. You know, maybe somebody who's got it a little tougher than you do. And hopefully, the best of my music challenges my audience to respond both to their own feelings and to the world that they live in.
This tour is about universal values, which are reflected in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And the idea was to have a tour above ideologies, above cultures, which would really put a message across to the whole world about the dignity of the human being.
Overlun Hodge Aliote Tunk Onakaz. Yeah, I could. A little more Hungarian practice, I think, would help here.
The Declaration of Human Rights is not just a piece of paper. It represents all the people's hearts and minds who dream and wish for freedom, decency, and dignity for themselves and us. So to governments, we say, behave. Implement this document in its fullness. Use the 40th anniversary to stop all torture and killings, starvation, and ill housing.
I believe that political ideology is irrelevant when it comes to human rights. Human happiness should be the basis of all government. I'm proud to be here in Hungary. I'm proud to be holding this copy of the Declaration of Human Rights in Hungarian. Tonight's going to be a great concert. We've got some great people. Thanks for coming.
Merci. Ahora, bienvenido a Tracy Chapman.
Separates whites from blacks. Choose sides. Run for your lives. Tonight the riots began on back streets of America. They kill the dream of America. Little black girl gets assaulted, ain't no reason why. News for the prince's story, and racist tempers fire. Next day it starts to riot, knives and guns are drawn. Two black boys get killed, one white boy goes blind. And across the lines, who would dare to go under the bridge and over the tracks that separates whites from blacks? Choose sides, run for your life. Tonight the riots began on back streets of America. They killed the dream of America. Little black girl gets assaulted, but no one knew her name. Lots of people hurt and angry, she's the one to blame. And across the lines, who would dare to go under the bridge, over the tracks that separates whites from blacks? Choose sides, run for your lives. Tonight the riots began on back streets of America. They killed the dream of America. Why do the babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world. Why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? Why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? 'Cause love is hate and war is peace. No is yes, we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. The time is coming soon. Amidst all these questions and contradictions, there's some who seek the truth. But tell me, why do the babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world. And why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? And why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? 'Cause love is hate and war is peace. No is a yes and we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. The time is coming soon when the blind remove their blinders and the speechless speak the truth. Tell me, why do the babies starve when there's enough food to feed the world? And why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? And why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? And why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? 'Cause love is hate, war is peace. No is a yes, we're all free. Yeah.
Hola. Mi español no es bueno, pero espero que me entiendan. Espero que disfruten de este concierto. Pero espero que recuerden que están todos aquí por los derechos humanos. Este concierto es para ustedes, pero especialmente para aquellos que no pudieron estar aquí esta noche. Aquellos que están en prisión, para aquellos que han desaparecido y para aquellos que sufren. La Declaración Universal de los Derechos Humanos es para todos. This next song is for all those who have been unjustly tried, for all those who are now in prison. This song is for Nelson Mandela. It's called Freedom Now. Oh, they throw him in jail and they kept him there, hoping soon he'd die, that his body and spirit would waste away. Soon after that, his mind. But every day he's born a fool, one who thinks that he can rule, one who says tomorrow's mine, one who waits one day to find doors open and the shackles broken, chaos in the street. Everybody sing, we're free, 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 free. Everybody sing, we're free, 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 free. Everybody sing, we're free, 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 free. Oh, they throw him in jail and they kept him there, hoping his memory died. That the people forget how he once led and fought for justice in their lives. But every day is born a man who hates what he can understand. He thinks the answer is to kill. He thinks his actions are God's will, and he thinks he's free, 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 free. Yes, he thinks he's free, 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 free. Yes, he thinks he's free, 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 free. Soon must come the day the righteous have their way, and just they try to free, and people live in peace, I say. Give the man release, set your conscience free, right the wrongs you made. Even a fool can have his day. Let us all be free, 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 free. Let us all be free, 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 free. Let us all be free, 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 free. Free our bodies, free our minds, free our hearts. Freedom for everyone, and freedom now. Oh, freedom now. now. Oh, freedom now. Let us all be free. Free. Muchas gracias. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. While they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. Poor people gonna rise up and get their share. Poor people gonna rise up and take what's theirs. Don't you know you better run, 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 run. Oh, I said you better run, 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 run. 'Cause finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Oh, no, talking about a revolution. Oh, while they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. And finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Oh, no, talking about a revolution. Oh, no, talking about a revolution. Oh, no. Muchas gracias. Good night.
I first became aware of Amnesty when I was in college. Some friends of mine were involved in the organization. They were doing letter writing campaigns for prisoners of conscience. I was very interested and I wanted to find out more information. I strongly believed in the work that they were doing in trying to get people to become activists in a nonviolent way.
Well, I'm stepping out tonight like a beast on the prowl. Really gonna rip tonight. We're gonna stay on hell. Downtown men look sweet, uptown men look fine. None of you men better mess around. Honky tonk heart like mine.
people we knew, yeah. Good friends we knew and good friends we lost along the way. In this bright future, we can't forget the past. So dry your tears and everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright.
I think people in the States often don't think about human rights. They want to think that everything's okay, and it really isn't. You know, people are living in the streets, and people are homeless and don't have health care, all the things that are supposedly guaranteed to everyone in this document, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth. It's not all that glitters is gold. Half the story has never been told. Now you see the light. Stand up for your right. Your right to kill everybody. Stand up for your right. Stand up for your right. Stand up, get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Don't give up the fight. Stand up, get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Stand up for your right. Stand up, get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Don't give up the fight. Don't give up the fight.
I think the death penalty devalues society. It's no deterrent. Most of the people who get electrocuted are black. And it's very hard for Americans to condemn Russian prisoners who are drugged to death when we do the same thing. Or when people are electrocuted in repressive regimes as a form of torture, we electrocute people to death in America. I think it's hypocrisy. The death penalty should go. It should not be reintroduced into my own country because Mrs. Thatcher is doing the same thing. She's using it as appealing to people's fear, appealing to people's lowest instincts, and the death penalty is wrong, and I don't want it in my life. I don't want my children to live under it.
San Francisco, do you appreciate the Human Rights Now tour? And San Francisco, do you join us in our fight against all human rights abuses anywhere in the world for all people now? And don't we want an ending to all killings, all torture, all political imprisonment? Rise up, let it be known. Will you rise up and let it be known?
Article 26. Everyone has the right to education. Education shall be free, at least in the elementary and fundamental stages. Elementary education shall be compulsory. Technical and professional education shall be made generally available, and higher education shall be equally accessible to all on the basis of merit.
Ku ukei dete kudasata kotowo kunshashite odimas. That's about my luck.
Amnesty is small. In Japan, Amnesty membership is very small. We want to get young Japanese people involved. That's why we're here. We want to tell them that the future of human rights around the world is in their hands, and that you have some power to do something about it if you will take that stand.
Decisions made in Japan affect and influence the lives of millions of people all around the world. We want to see a Japan that leads in justice as well as economic affairs. Kyo wa domo arigato.
Domo arigato!
I was here 7 years ago, and I longed to come back because I fell in love with India. I fell in love with its splendor. I fell in love with its contradictions. I've been a supporter of Amnesty International since 1981, and when I'm asked why I support Amnesty so strongly, I usually point to the fact that what appeals to me about the organization is its focus on individuals.
I think it's important to realize that, it's not an organization of rock stars or rock and roll promotion outfit. It's actually made up of a lot of very nice people who write letters every day for specific causes to specific people. I wrote a letter last week to the government of Nepal to inquire about a man who's called Sitaram Maski, who's been in prison for 2 years now. He hasn't been charged. He's had no trial. The only thing he's guilty of is organizing a protest against the sale of Polish milk powder that was contaminated in the Chernobyl explosion. So I've been writing letters to try and get him out of prison. And who knows, maybe he'll get out. Maybe he'll write me a letter back saying thanks.
We want to say letter writing is effective. We feel that process frees about 1,000 people a year out of 5,000 adopted prisoners of conscience. We try to use an urgent action system where governments, where we find out where prisoners are being held, they get telegrams. And if we deliver enough volume in 72 hours, we think we scare out the torture from time to time. You can never do enough, but what we're not is an army. We can't go in and strike back. What we are is a nonviolent army trying to raise a conscience in the world to protect itself.
So, how do you want to do it? I can find some notes, but it's hard to, in the minor key, it's really hard to,
yeah,
I don't know how to play.
Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, we could do the intro in major and leave that. We could end like that too.
Yeah, unless you just take it and I'll just lay out. You can do that too if I do that in the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
I'll follow you.
Thank you.
teenager, I was very inspired to read of the work of Mahatma Gandhi, because at that time, India was showing the whole world an example in non-violent action for human rights. And I hope now that once again, India will be able to take that position, and I hope we can encourage that process. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. We here because we believe people have power. Power to bring change, to end human rights abuse, end disappearance, torture, execution. We ask you, sign the Universal Declaration. Soñamos un mundo en el que cada hombre, mujer y niño tenga sus derechos protegidos. Pido a todos que firmen esta declaración. El futuro está en sus ojos. and churches, the resolution of all the movement searches. Oh, I see the light and the oh, I wanna be back on you. I wanna touch the light dirty. I see in your eyes, in your eyes. Summer, sit down, press it down, right? Summer, market TV. Summer, sit down, press it down, right? Summer, market TV. Just a dance in the southern line. Just a man in a loving line. Had a look in a loving line. Maritu. Accepting all I've done and seen. Want to stand and stare again till there's nothing left out. Oh, Gracias. Sometimes, when a man is brave enough to fight for the rights of his people, the cost can be very high. This is a song written for a man who was imprisoned, tortured, and killed in a jail in South Africa. Esta canción fue escrita para un hombre con coraje, mucho coraje. Fue torturado y asesinado en una prisión en Sudáfrica. Por los sufrientes de Sudáfrica y por Stephen Biko. Well, I try to sleep
extremely lucky on this tour because as artists we've been able to go all around the world and criticize governments for not upholding the Universal Declaration. But in fact, there are many musicians who don't have the freedom that we have. This is the story of Victor Jara, the Chilean singer-songwriter, and after Allende's downfall, he was put inside the big sports stadium and in front of a large audience of detainees. He had his hands cut off and then he was brutally murdered. Now, that's just for singing songs in a way that we do all the time.
I think human rights has to serve everyone, every person on earth as well. And if it doesn't, the human rights movement fails. So if there's a lesser person in this world, if the government can turn you into a lesser person, they can torture you, they can kill you, they'll disappear you, they'll do anything to you. And our job is to make sure there's no lesser person. And the importance of this tour is to let everybody know that they're just as important as everybody else.
I was here a year ago, and there were these 4 ladies. They looked very out of place. They were surrounded by journalists, and they came to see me, and they said they were the mothers of the disappeared. They invited me to their headquarters in Buenos Aires. And it's a strange place. There's about 4 or 5 rooms, and on each wall of every room are photographs about this size of 30,000 young people who went missing in 15 years, 10 years. They're young girls, beautiful young girls, young men, handsome young men, children, some as young as 5, 3. And I asked myself how the military government could assume that Argentina could do without this beauty. And I asked myself how the military government could think that South America could do without this spirit. And I asked how the world could do without this talent. And it made me cry. When I came back this year, we were joined by the mothers from Chile, and they have the same thing there. The mothers from Argentina joined them, and they'd never met before. So now I have a lot of mothers. I don't have a mother myself, so now I have a whole host of mothers in South America. It's a good feeling.
We're going to a different social system every other day or every third day. Different language, borders, different continents. And the logistics are so different because we're adding many, many dates where there have never been rock concerts, let alone something of this scope. You watch people walk into a stadium, walking onto the pitch, as they call it, walking onto a soccer field in Budapest, Costa Rica, and in New Delhi, and Harare. They've never done that before. It'll always belong to 22 athletes after that. To us, you know, oh, we'll see the Stones and we'll see Bon Jovi. Not in New Delhi, not in Costa Rica.
The power of music is hitting them hard. We played in a hurricane in Costa Rica. No one moved. No one moved for 7 hours in the middle of a hurricane. A downpour the whole time. They know they'll never see it again. It's a heck of an opportunity, and I think they're hearing the music and the message.
When Bruce went on in Costa Rica, I had a bike, and I went outside the stadium about 1 o'clock in the morning. On the side of the stadium, outside the wall, a bunch of soldiers had their weapons against the wall, all their rifles against the wall, just dancing.
Article 19. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers.
Maria, Maria. Paz é preciso ter mãe, é preciso ter graça, é preciso sonho sempre. Quem nessa pele, essa mata possui a estranha mania de ter fé na vida.
Brazil is a land of many problems. Poverty, hunger, inflation, the destruction of the environment, basic human rights for many of its citizens, and all of these problems are connected. Not 2 weeks ago, on the BBC News in England, they had film of Brazilian gold miners with high-powered water hoses destroying the topsoil of the forest, burning the trees and poisoning the rivers with mercury. An Indian chief once told me, when the rivers die, when the forests die, so does the earth. And when the earth dies, we all die.
Brasil, temos uma nova Constituição. Eu espero que o governo brasileiro vai respeitar os índios e a selva amazônica. Eu chamo meu amigo grande, Cacique Caiapo, Rony.
I met these people a year ago once again, and I lived with them. I lived in their village. They told me their story. They told me what's happening to the environment, what's happening to the rainforest, what's happening to them. They're being murdered wholesale.
Tamati.